Okay, welcome back to the Find Your 20 Coaching Insight Show. If you're listening to this live, then happy Labor Day, which is always an interesting thing to me because it's Labor Day, but we take it off because we're celebrating the fact that we typically have labor to do. I don't know. I know there's some various reasons for the holiday and it's interesting, but happy Labor Day. Either way, whatever you're doing today, if you're listening to it in the future, then don't worry about it. Happy whatever day it is that you're listening to this. But anyways, my name is Mark Severcrop. I'm your host. And if you're a business owner who's looking for more focus, more profits, and more time, then as always, you've come to the right place because this is the show where I share the top insights from recent coaching sessions I've had, as well as personal experiences in my business to help you to throw out the 80% that's holding you back so that you can build a business that you actually love owning and a lifestyle that you're excited about. That's right. If your business was these 5 pins, I got 5 pins from my desk here. These 5 pins, we would toss out 5 of them. Well, we would toss out 4 of them and we would focus on the one that's most important. It's been a while since I've had something that I could just throw. That was kind of fun. So anyways, before we get started, I do want to share with you today's featured resource. And this is something that I'm really, really excited about. It's the Find Your 20 virtual event or virtual retreat. And it's happening October 12th through the 14th, 2022. October 12th through the 14th. This is the second one I've done. The first one was in May. It went amazing. It went better than I could have expected. It's been so much fun to hear how it worked for the people that attended the first one. And I'm looking forward to having you at our second Find Your 20 virtual retreat. Now, I want to share with you what this retreat's about just a little bit. This retreat, you will walk away from those 3 days having a crystal clear plan for the next steps in your business and a more focused and shorter to-do list. You know, so many times I go to a retreat, I go to a conference, I go to an event, and I walk away with more to do than I came to that event with. And so with this retreat, our goal is to really hone that list and help you to know exactly what to do next, the most important things you need to do. We're going to focus on a lot of things during those 3 days. We're going to focus on creating that shorter, more focused to-do list. We're going to create a plan for you to complete that to-do list. We're also going to talk about what success looks like for you in your business. And we're going to talk about creating parameters in your business that help you become successful. I believe if you don't have clear parameters in your business for both your business life and your personal life, that you cannot experience the success that you want to have. So we're going to focus on those things. And even, I would say just as important, I'll say just as important as that is you'll get to be around a group of business owners and entrepreneurs like yourself that can provide support and encouragement, connections. I can tell you one of the coolest things is that a few of the people that went to the last retreat are actually working together now. They're actually supporting each other in business as providing services back and forth. And that's so exciting for me that we were able to bring together people that did not know each other before, provide services that some of them need, provide clients for others through that service. And it's just been really exciting. So I want to invite you to join and to come to that retreat with us. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. It's virtual, which means you can attend from wherever you're at. There's no paying for flights and hotels. You just show up. And here's the other thing. This is not a retreat like some you may have been to, some virtual events you may have been to where it's like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for 3 days straight. Those drive me crazy. They're so hard to focus and pay attention. So we actually meet for 4 to 5 hours each day. It's not that long. We get what we need to get done, and then we're done. But it gives you the time to step away from your business and to work on your business rather than always working in your business. It's a chance to step away from client needs and email and all of the challenges, employees, whatever it is. It's a chance to step away from those things and really focus on your business. Really focus on creating a business that you love owning and a lifestyle that you're excited about, because both of those things are important. And here's the coolest thing. I'm trying something new. I've never done this before. And I'm really excited to see how it works. But I am willing to let you attend all 3 days of the retreat without paying a single cent. That's right, you heard that right. I'm willing to let you attend the entire thing and not pay a cent. I have an opportunity for you to not pay until the Monday following the retreat. So it's $297, but I'm going to let you attend all 3 days. And then at the end of the retreat, if you do not have a crystal clear plan for your next steps and a shorter, more focused to do list, simply send me an email. I'll give you the email address during the retreat. Send me an email and I won't charge you a thing. That's my guarantee. It's not even a money back guarantee. It's a, if you don't get what I promise you're going to get, you don't pay a thing. But if you find the value in it, you'll be billed on Monday for $297. So absolutely risk-free. Like this is a risk-free guarantee. You know, most risk-free guarantees are you can ask for your money back. This one is I won't charge you if you did not get the value from it. I'm so confident that you're going to, because I saw it happen last time, that I'm willing to take the risk of you showing up for 3 days and walking away and saying, nope, don't charge me. It wasn't worth it. I didn't get what I thought I was going to get, because I believe you're going to get it. As a matter of fact, I believe, my friend Ray Edwards said that he thinks I should be selling this for $1,997. And I told that to one of the people that came to the last retreat that is a friend of mine. And he said, yeah, I agree with him. It was 100% worth that. That friend of mine, Robbie, actually got 2 clients because of the things that he did during the retreat. The things that he worked on, the things that he honed, the clarity that he got helped him get 2 clients because he came to this retreat. He actually said he would not have been able to get those clients if he had not attended the retreat. That's why I'm so confident that I'm willing to let you come without paying a cent all 3 days, all of the information, all of the work, all of the exercises, all of the learning, because I know that you're going to get the results. But if for some reason you don't, you simply email me, say, hey, I didn't get the results, and I won't charge you the $297. How do you think about that? Like, that is the best guarantee. That's the best promise. And it's because I'm confident that you're going to get the results. So if you're interested in learning more about the Find Your 20 virtual retreat, just go to findyour20.com/retreat. That's findyour20.com/retreat. You can learn all about the retreat. You can see quotes from the people that have attended before. You can see what we're going to learn. You can see how it works with the pay afterwards option, so that you can learn if that's the right fit for you. But I would love to have you there. Now, I believe, I haven't made a decision on this completely, but that may be a limited time offer. If I get a lot of people that take me up on that, I may pull that offer away. I may pull away the pay afterwards option. So if you want to take advantage of that, if you want to take advantage of attending this retreat without paying a single cent, go to findyour20.com/retreat today and secure your spot. Again, it's October 12th through the 14th. It's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm super excited to have you there. I can't wait to hang out with you at that retreat, and look forward to being able to help you to create that crystal clear plan and that shorter, more focused to-do list. And like always, you can see all of my recommended resources by going to findyour20.com/my-best-resources. And with that, let's jump in. I want to share a few things with you today from experiences I had this past week. And the first one is, I want you to remember to always look for a win-win solution. Always look for a win-win solution. I had a client this week I was talking to, and he was sharing with me how he'd had a conversation with a potential JV partner for his product, for his service. And he asked this potential partner, he said, hey, how can I help you? What can I do to help you? And this person said, well, you can refer JV partners to me. And, this client of mine was like, okay, yeah, that's a possibility. And I stopped him and I said, look, I want this to be a win-win. Like, I want it to be a heck yes for both of you, for you and for him. And this doesn't seem like, just referring a JV partner doesn't seem like it's the highest value win-win that you could have. And so what I recommended and suggested, I said, why don't you go back to him and suggest that you create a training webinar that you can offer in your expertise to his audience, and essentially say, hey, I'll promote it to my list. You promote it to your audience and your list. And then we can both utilize, obviously he would get the email addresses, but make sure that my client has access to the email addresses of the people that signed up as well. That makes it a win-win. This person gets his JV partners. He gets new people on his list that he can reach out to and ask to help promote things. And my client gets the opportunity to share his system, his methodology with a new set of people because this other person would be promoting as well. So as you're talking to people, as you're in business, as you're working with potential partners, JV partners, contractors, whatever it is, always look to make it a win-win. Make sure it's 100% a win-win. And this goes both ways. Sometimes we might be tempted to not say anything if it's a win for us, but not quite as much of a win for the other person. But I can tell you, if you're willing to be in integrity and say, look, this doesn't really feel like a win for you. How can we make this a win for you? You will gain friends for life. You will gain partners for life. You will gain fans for life. But it's important to make sure that it's a win-win, because if it's not a win for you, you're going to start to resent the agreement, to resent the relationship, whatever it is. It's not going to go well. We've all been in situations like that, I'm sure, where it hasn't been a win-win, and we get into it and we recognize that we're completely miserable. And that goes the other way too. If it's not a win for the other person and it's a win for you, it's going to damage that relationship in the long term, at the very least, if not in the short term. So always look for a win-win. Always make sure that you're trying to create win-win situations for you and for the other person involved. The second thing I wanted to share with you today is I want to encourage you to share your personality on your website and in your messaging, in your marketing. It's so easy sometimes. I've had a couple people that I've interacted with this week, one client and one person that's not a client, but is a friend that I somewhat mentor at times. And both of them have had one of them had more hesitance in recording videos than the other. But I was talking to my client, I was looking at her website, it's brand new. And she said, what do you think? What feedback do you have? And I said, I think it's great. I think it's really good. I said, the one thing that I would suggest is adding some videos. I said, your personality is what attracts people. Your personality is what attracts people. That's one of the things that makes you different from everybody else you're interacting with. And so if you can include that personality on your website, in your marketing, in your messaging, in your social media posts, it makes a huge difference. And so my encouragement to you is to make sure you share your personality. Make sure people experience your personality. I think sometimes we try to compartmentalize work and personal life and hobbies. And when we do that, we lose some of our personality. An example of this is yesterday on my social media, yesterday from when I'm recording this, I shared a video that was kind of a joke, and it was about working out. It had nothing to do with business, but it's my personality. And the truth be told, it was partly because I said that I was going to share a video like that, and my daughter was mortified. My 13-year-old daughter was mortified, and my wife looked at me and said, you should do it. And so I did it because it mortified my daughter, and that's my job as a dad of a teenage daughter, is to completely terrify her, embarrass her, and so I did. So if you haven't seen that, you can go to either my TikTok or my Facebook Reels, my Instagram Reels, and see that video. It's the only one of me recently working out on any of those. So you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's sharing personality, and personality is what people connect to. If you think about the brands that you really like, it's probably because they insert personality, whether it's the brand or it's the person behind the brand, or a person in front of the brand, the leader. A lot of times we connect with personality, and then we connect with the brand afterwards. So find ways to share your personality, whether that's adding more videos on your website, whether it's sharing some personal things that happen and some fun things that happen and glimpses into your life so that people can connect with you more. It makes a big difference in how they interact with you and how they interact with your company when they see that personality. And the final thing I want to share with you today is actually something not from a client, but it's something that I experienced in my business. And it was my business coach, my mentor, had for his clients what he called a wellness day. And I'll be the first to admit, I'm not a person that really likes to connect with my feelings. I'm on the Enneagram, I'm a 7, which means that we don't like feelings. We don't like dealing with feelings and emotions and those types of things. And so I went to this mostly to support him. And I'll be honest, I wasn't as engaged as some of the other people because it's not really my thing, focusing on wellness. But it did bring to mind to me how important it is to take care of ourselves. It's so important to take time to take care of yourself, to prioritize wellness in your life. And I want to encourage you to do that. I think as entrepreneurs, as business owners, it's so easy to just grind and grind and grind and grind and skip lunches and work weekends and work nights because business is always there. Work is always there. Especially if you're like me and you work from your home, work is always there. You live where you work where you live. It's not easy to separate. And it can be hard to prioritize taking care of ourselves. And I want to encourage you to find some ways to do that. Ask yourself, how can I take care of myself? What are the things, what are the wellness practices that I need to implement in my life to be able to continue doing things at the level that I want to do them? I can tell you for me personally, some of the ones that are really important for me is working out in the morning. I need to work out in the morning. If I don't, I feel sluggish, I feel tired. I just like the day doesn't go as well. Another one is I need to have time in the morning. Like I need to slowly get into the day. And it's not that I'm being lazy. I'm up at 6 or 6:30 every day, but I need time to get up and help the kids get ready for school. I need time to come out to my office and work out. My gym's right behind me here, my lifting rack and my weights and all that kind of stuff. I need time to come out and do that. I need time to go take a walk and listen to an audiobook. I need time to get ready, to shower and shave. I'm bald, so it takes a while to shave my head. And I do that once a week or so, once or twice a week. I need time to make my protein shake and all of those things. If I get rushed into the day, it's really hard for me. It makes the whole day feel rushed. It makes me way less productive than I would be otherwise. And my energy just ebbs ebbs. And it's just not where it needs to be. So those are things that I've learned that I need to do to take care of myself. And during that wellness day, one of the things that occurred to me was that when I get busy, when I get stressed, when I have a lot to do, the first thing that goes out the window is my wellness habits. That's the first things. It's working out or it's taking a walk. All of those things are the first things that I cut out. And I realized that I need to prioritize with the same level of importance my wellness routines as I do my work and the other things that I'm doing in my life, and make sure that they do not go to the wayside when things get busy, when I get stressed. Because that's one of the reasons, and this was brought up by one of the speakers at that event that my coach hosted, was the reason, because my coach said, it seems like every time I have like a challenge or some event coming up, it seems like I get sick. And one of the speakers said, well, yeah, that's because you're adding extra stress. You're adding extra stress. And so you need to do things to offset that and really focus on making sure you're taking care of yourself during those times when there's added stress. And that's where I realized that when things get stressful, when things get busy, that is the worst time to throw out our wellness habits. That is the worst time to stop doing the things that take care of your body, take care of your mind, that take care of your energy. And you really need to either maintain those or increase them because there's so much stress. You're adding so much extra stress because of something stressful happening in your environment. So my encouragement to you is to think about some ways that you can take care of yourself. How do you currently take care of yourself? And what do you need to do to take care of yourself so that you can be working at an efficient level, so you can be getting the things done that you want to get done. And I tell you that as I recognize that as I'm recording this, I'm actually going into a weekend where I'm going to be working all weekend, and I'm not going to be able to do some of those wellness things because I have to start working earlier for a client. And I'm considering and thinking, as I'm sharing with you, I'm thinking about what can I do to offset that? What can I do to make sure that I'm taking care of myself so that I'm not overly tired, so that I do have the energy I need, so that I can focus the way that I need to focus. And that's a really important thing to recognize before it happens, and then to address as you go into those stressful times. So find ways to take care of yourself. So the three things we talked about today is always make sure you're looking for a win-win in your relationships, your business relationships. Make sure you're sharing your personality on your website and your messaging and your social media posts and your emails. And thirdly, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Find ways to take care of yourself and to prioritize wellness in your life so that you can work at your peak level. That's really, really important. So I want to say thank you so much for listening. I appreciate, every week this podcast grows, more people listen to it, more people are sharing it, more people are interacting with it. And I just really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here and interacting with me through this medium. It's been so much fun to share with you. And if you haven't yet, make sure you grab a copy of my book, Find Your 20. You can get that by going to findyour20.com/grab your copy. Just pay for the shipping and handling. We'll take care of it. I'll take care of the book, and we'll get it dropped into the mail to you as soon as possible. And I also want to encourage you to make sure that you leave a rating and review for the show. That makes a big difference in helping people to find the show, to interact with it, and to have a desire to listen to it. So please leave a rating and review on your preferred podcast app. And until next time, get out there and chase your 20.